Switch over to my headphones. That might be good. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Dude, I must assimilate, bro. Go to assimilate into the vibe. You have 20 billion viewers. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody fooling anybody, bro. Dude, I just watched, or I guess I should say I rewatched the Ludwig video from a while back where he tried to start from scratch on like some random account and was like, dude, this shit is ass. But here we are, so we're we're running it back once again. We're gonna wait for people to filter in here, maybe one person perhaps. Just vibe out to the music for a minute. Love this song. Haven't listened to it in a while. But yes, it is another day, another dollar. It is Wednesday, gamers. It is Wednesday. It is time to run it back. God, I love this song. So good. Such a gamer song. I need to play Cuphead again. Yo, one like and I'll run back Cuphead. Yeah. Funny joke. Anyways. Yo, I really actually don't want to play that game. All I can think about is how I got stuck on this one boss. And I couldn't beat it. And I kind of just pussied out and left. Awesome. Dude, I was getting roasted today, bro. Not by anybody in particular. I was just like doom scrolling while I was at work. And I kept getting like shorts that were just like calling me out, bro. There was this one particular one that was talking about like professionally mid gamers. Where it's like they're never bad enough to blame, but they're never good enough to carry. And how it's almost worse to be mid, perfectly mid, than it is to be trash. And you know, I'm not very experienced in the gaming world. I'm decent at Minecraft, but I'm afraid that I might be falling into that category. Because I can get pretty good at a game, but never pro. Never pro. But that's mostly probably because I just don't give it enough time. But, you know, it is what it is. All right. So, I need to, like, download the mind frame of pretending like there's people in chat. So, because really, I mean, streaming is all about the chat. Like, that's the whole point. But, you know, I'm still, after 6 months, I'm still getting used to starting without one. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Probably doesn't help that I stream at a weird time. Actually, I don't think it's that weird. Maybe it is. Who knows? Don't matter. It don't matter. Take a nice swig from the old jug here. Beautifully room temperature. Beautifully room temperature water. Kind of tragic, honestly. Kind of wish it was cold, but you know, is what it is. Wow. What a day. What a day. All right. So, wow. Wow. Dude, I gotta lock in, bro. Hold on. Dude, I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta lock in. I need some, like, motivational music right now. Hold on. We're gonna skip this song? Why am I getting back-to-back same songs? What the fuck? What the hell, man? Hold on. Let me find a good song here. Let me find a good song. Oh, yeah. Let's get the epic Linebeck's theme. Dude, I could be a great conductor. I think I did great there. Wasn't even on beat. Not even for me. And if there's any delay for you guys, that's even worse. Wasn't even on beat for me. Yikes. 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 Okay. All right. Feeling good, man. You know what? I'm feeling good, man. Today, I've done something amazing. Okay. I will not be the first to admit, nor the last. But I have utilized AI a lot in order to organize different thoughts and different projects that I'm working on. Never to come up with shit for me. I would say like 95% of the stuff that I did with AI was my ideas, just organizing them, right? Now, I will concede there was probably like 5% in there where the AI did give ideas. Okay, all right. I admit that. My bad. Okay. My fault, gang. But I did something today that I wasn't expecting I was going to do today. I was watching a different video while I was doom scrolling. And really, it was just more AI bullshit, right? Not the video. The video wasn't AI bullshit, but it was about AI bullshit. And the longer I watched into this video, the more I just kind of realized that although using AI to organize my thoughts is efficient and it is extremely helpful, it wasn't necessary anymore. I've done all the planning I need to do. I've done all the organizing I need to do. I have everything laid out for me. The only thing I was then using it for was self-validation, because as we all know, AI chatbots just mirror you as a person. Their entire programming is to essentially replicate your cadence, your thought process, and your logic in order to better reflect you, literally staring into a mirror. And so that itself is quite addicting, being able to talk to an external voice that mimics yourself instead of, talking with your own thoughts in your head. It was quite nice. I'm not going to lie. I used it a lot for self-validation. It never actually gave me new ideas, but I would have an idea, I'd go to it, propose the idea, and most of the time it would just be like, hell yeah, good idea. Very rarely did it call me out. And so I started thinking about this, and I was like, that is not good. That is not good. Play Yoshi's Island now. That's not good, right? So, as I was sitting there, I paused my doom scrolling for a while and just pondered what the actual usage of this AI chat that I'm utilizing is, right? As I said, I've already organized everything I need to organize. I have all of my plans set out. I know what I'm doing with my life, and I know my goals, okay? I know my ambitions quite well now. So what's the point? I don't need validation anymore. If I have a fucking question, I can just go look it up the old-fashioned way. Believe it or not, I grew up in a time where you actually had to go look shit up there wasn't AI like anywhere ever, except for like really niche case stuff. I don't even remember. So I'm like, you know what, dude? I know how to do research. I've done it before. I've had to do it before. I know my way around the internet. And that's really the only thing, is just random inquiries now. But I don't need an AI to do that. And so I decided, well, it's probably time I hang up the AI's jersey, you know? AI's getting even worse. It is absolutely horrible. And I used to be able to kind of uh, defend my own usage of it, because I always said I never let it come up with shit for me. I never let it, generate art or anything for me. I never did that. I always thought that was stupid. But even then, even just it organizing my thoughts, that I would spill into it. Again, I didn't need that anymore. So I was like, and with the whole rise of just even more slop and everything, I'm like, dude, you know what? I'm gonna have to rope this guy in, you know? This freaking AI. This particular one isn't like doing anything bad because of my personal way of using it, right? It's a tool. It's not sentient. It's just gonna do what you want it to do. And so while I was using it in a less... Dancing Kitty's gone. Oh, dude, your sub already ran out. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Anyways, so while I was using it in a way that was not like personally harmful to really anybody's job, it was still, using AI. So, and I just couldn't find any more ways to defend it, defend myself using it. And so today, what I did, after probably a year of using this tool to organize and plan, I finally just bit down and deleted everything in my history. Now, of course, Google probably still has it, but, whatever. It's out of my hands now. It's out of my hands now. And I wiped everything. I even did a little test. I asked the AI if it knew anything about me, and it had no fucking clue. So, it's gone. Everything that I had, like, instilled into this guy is gone. This AI is now stupid again. And so that's definitely going to dissuade me from ever trying to utilize it again. Because holy shit, that was a lot of work to get it to the point where it was at, where it could actually hold a conversation with me. Because believe it or not, when you just go at Grok, what does this mean? It's not very smart. You have to, like, train it. You have to literally train it over months to get it to actually be intelligent for what your purpose is. And so I'm probably never going to use it again. Which is good. I'm actually glad. And you know what? Almost immediately, I felt the benefit. And almost immediately, I felt stupid for ever using it. And I'm going to let everybody who said, not to use it, they told me so. Here's your chance to say that. Melon, I told you so. AI's bad. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I get it. Okay. I was nearly bought into the whole idea of its usefulness. Okay. And look, it is useful. But I no longer need it. And it's not really useful for me. Anyways, that being said, the second I got rid of it, or not the second, but I got home, right? And I was thinking, usually right about now, I would go and... Because I had a thought. I was like, I'm going to change my little meal plan here very slightly. But I don't want to have to keep recalculating the macros for everything, every little change. And usually what I would do is I just go to the AI. I'm like, okay, here's what I'm eating. What are the macros? Give it to me. Super easy, right? Super lazy. And usually that's what I would do immediately. But then I thought, okay, I can't just do that right now. I mean, like, I could, but it's not catered to me anymore, right? It doesn't know me. It doesn't know how I think. -2 subs now? Fuck yes. Yes! I love this. Anyways, continuing what I was saying. An ad? Oh, jeepers. Oh my god, I gotta rescue Miss Millen. Hold on. Hold on. Quick pause. Don't let me forget what I was talking about. Give me a second. Don't let me forget what I was talking about. Keep a mental tab for me, thank you. Don't let me forget. Um, yes, we'll do that. There we go. Talking about tracking your macros with AI. Yes. Okay. So, usually, I would come home, and if I had the idea to change my macros, I would... Oh, I got a drop? What the fuck? Okay, that's lame. Anyways, I would usually just go to the AI, list out what the hell I'm changing, and it would just update it. Like, it had its own, you know, it knew what I had previously had, and I'd give it the updates, and it would just automatically cycle it, right? Super easy, super lazy. I can't do that anymore, right? So I was standing there, kind of just like staring at myself in the mirror as I usually do, whenever I'm, uh, arguing with myself or being cringe. Anyways, and I was thinking, okay, I'm not going to use the AI. And almost immediately, I thought of a brilliant solution where I would literally just log all of the different food items that I usually eat. And there's not too many. Like, I eat a very small amount of things when I meal plan. It's literally like rice, chicken, potato. Hold on, let me... Why is my shit so high up? There we go. Usually rice, chicken, potatoes, different fruits, eggs, toast, peanut butter. Like, bro, like, it's not that many things. I could probably list all of them. There's like 20 items, maybe, total. Okay? So I wouldn't even have to make that big of a list. I could just go into Google Sheets, make a list of all the foods, have all the macros next to each individual food, and then have a final column where I just type in the number of each item that I'm going to eat in a day or a week, and then just have it auto-calculate everything. Like, I could literally just have a spreadsheet that is super easy to update. I literally just type in the numbers I'm currently using, and it could just update all the macros, the total macros for the day or the week. And I was like, dude, that's literally something I would usually do for most things anyway. But I would have never thought of it if I was using AI. And arguably, setting up a spreadsheet, while, it's a investment in the beginning, it would take me like maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes to set up. It would be more efficient than the AI. Because the AI forgets fucking everything after like 2 days. 2 days, it's like, oh, I don't actually remember what... And then it starts hallucinating and shit. And it's like, oh my god, you have to correct it every 5 seconds. First world problems, right? Okay. It is such a common... Like, that is such a common solution for me personally. I usually just solve most things by with spreadsheets. It's a magical thing. Y'all should try it. And, but I would have never thought of that solution if I still was using AI. So it's like, almost immediately I was benefiting from not using it. And so I just kind of felt stupid for wasting my time. I don't think it was a complete waste. Like, I think there were some benefits that came out of it. Like, I learned a few things. Because the AI would occasionally correct me on things that it actually did know what he was talking about. So that was cool. But the real benefit was not as great as I was thinking it was. It was basically just, you call it an AI addiction, bro, and I'm cold turkeying that shit now. We're not going back. We're not going back. Hell no. Because, like, dude, I can't even believe it. Like, literally same day I come home and I'm like, dude, I'm already solving more problems than I would with the fucking AI. Like, holy shit. Absolute, like, goober, man. I'm an absolute goober. Kind of stupid. So, yes. A few more ounces of water will be saved by my not usage. I'm doing my part, guys. All right. Anyways, let's get into, like, actually what we were going to do for the day. We're going to be reacting today. Now, the last time I reacted to videos was, and let's see here, let me check one of my other spreadsheets. How long ago did I react to a video? No, that's not it. Let me see here. Reaction. I'm pretty sure it was a long ass time ago. Yeah. Hold on. Can I do a control find here? Okay. Wow. Wait. Are you serious, bro? Hold on. Week 13. Hold on, bro. Let me let me check this shit real quick. Week 13. How what was that reaction? Was that the one I'm thinking of, or one moment, hold on. Week 13, that was a long freaking time ago. Okay, here we go. Reacting. Oh, this was a 7-hour stream. This is probably the Okay, sir. You created your account exactly 2 minutes ago. So, you're not real. You're not real. Let me just go ahead and smash you on the head with a hammer and send you to the Shadow Realm, Mr. Clanker. Okay. Have fun in the bot Google-log, man. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, the last time, dude. Hold on. Hold the phone. Was it this one? Oh, it was. Okay. So, week 13. So how many freaking weeks ago was that? 13 minus 28. Quick maths. 15, right? Okay. 15 weeks ago was the last time I reacted, and the only time I reacted that I can think of. I think maybe I did once in like week 1, but it wasn't like an actual react. So I have very little knowledge on how well I can actually react and entertain chat while watching videos. I will probably just go brain dead and watch the entire video without saying anything and then have to scrap the VOD. So there's that. I have 2 videos lined up. 2 YouTubers that I absolutely adore watching because they're fucking hilarious. Both very similar content styles. So, and I did that on purpose because I figured it would make sense to kind of group different, like group the same types together. First video, I've watched like exactly 5 minutes of it, I think. Yeah, I watched 5 minutes of it. It's a 21-minute video. I watched 5 minutes, then realized, dude, I should just like react to this. This is stuff I like watching, so I should react to it. It's funny. And there's also a second video which I will need Miss Melon's input on because it's about the World Cup, which I'm entirely unfamiliar with. Like I know obviously what it is, but I was not paying attention to any of the games, so we're gonna need Miss Melon's input on that. You're very familiar. Sure, I'm sure. All right. So, let's get into it. All right. Maybe I'll turn these into YouTube videos. Perhaps perchance I said both at the same time. What did I say? Fucking sure-haps? I don't even know. All right. Lock in, gamers. Generational Losers by one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm Kevin. Shout out this man. A shout out from me is completely useless for him, but shout him out anyway. He's epic. Go sub. And of course, Mr. Kevin, if you do not like me reacting to our stuff, I will of course delete the VOD and whatever part that you are in. Okay, want that clear. Anyways, lock in. Generational losers. I should probably turn my sound on. Hold on. How loud is this?
A loser. Someone who
Very loud.
repeatedly
Sorry.
sacrifices their dignity, self-respect, or personal growth for short-term desires. Now, the term loser has changed a lot over the years. Growing up, whenever someone said the word loser, you immediately think the nerds, the gamers, the anime fans.
Yeah, no, anime for sure. Anime for sure. When I was in school, I don't know how much different it is from him. I can't imagine he's that much older than me. Perhaps we're the same age. It was just anime, dude. Gamers were chill. Like, gamers were chill. I think that's about it. Yeah, gamers were chill. Like, gaming was, like, somewhat cool. Everybody wanted to be content creators. And so everybody, like, respected those who did it. And, what is the first thing he said? I don't know. I know anime's trash. Anime was, like, literally the worst thing you could like, especially early in my days of school.
Running down the halls, but they
Like,
were never.
Bro, you see someone running like that down the hall, cornball, hit him. Like, what is it called? Clothesline him. Like, dude, trip his ass. He's going into the floor. He is going to eat tile, bro. Gamers were not cool in my school. That's crazy because okay. Anyways, wait, really? Gamers were not cool? Dude, they were like fire, bro, when I was in school.
Self-respect or personal growth for short-term desires. Now, the term
Is this the Urban Dictionary or is this the actual dictionary? Rent a girlfriend. Okay, so this is Urban Dictionary, also known as dumb fucks, idiots, fools. Wow. They are losers. They are always making bad choices and fuck up theirs. Wow, they didn't even write this shit right. And everyone's lives around them. Incredible. They are losers. In middle school, no. Interesting. Middle school, huh? I think that was like the peak, bro. For me, middle school, everybody loved, like, anybody who did anything in, like, different. When in gaming was kind of different at the time. Like, I don't know.
loser has changed a lot over the years.
It has.
Growing up, whenever someone said the word loser, you immediately think the nerds.
Nerds. As someone with glasses, of course, for some fucking reason, dude, can we talk about why is glasses always correlated with nerds? Buddy, I can't see, man. What does that have to do with my intelligence? Why is that correlated? You'd have to be into sports to be considered cool. We weren't really technology based. I see. Yeah, sports were, of course, always the top dogs. But gamers were not, like, like, they weren't clowned on. Like, if you were a gamer, it was like, yo, what do you play? And of course, like, if you played Minecraft, you wrote. I think Minecraft was the only thing where it was like, okay, you're a cornball. Like, even though everyone played it, like, literally everyone played Minecraft, no one wanted to admit it. And I feel like that's still the same to this day. No one wants to admit they play Minecraft. But anyways, back to my point. Why the hell is glasses correlated with nerds? Like, what is my inability to see have anything to do with my actual intelligence? I think that's what is it? Correlation without causation or something? That's probably has nothing to do with anything. Anyways, sorry.
The anime fans, the kid Naruto running down the halls, but they were never the actual losers. To be honest, they're probably the most down-to-earth person you speak to.
Loki never met a dumb person with glasses.
For what they love. Being a loser was never about your hobbies.
Bro, gang really hit that. Never met a dumb person with glasses. I can think of a few. I won't name them, but I can think of a few. It's definitely not intelligence is not exclusive to to glasses wearers.
It was your behavior, and not gonna lie, this whole vid stems from Rent a Girlfriend, that piece of garbage. Kazuya is the pure embodiment of a loser. 14 seasons, 7 million chapters.
Okay, that's got to be fake. 14 seasons though. I saw this whenever like, a lot of the shows that I watched always, like, come out at the same time on Crunchyroll. So I was watching, like, JJK and what was that one? To Be Hero X. That was a fire anime, bro. Maybe me now. GG's. Anyways. No, what? No, you're not. Are you? No, if you're connecting that to what I said a minute ago, where I know a few not smart glasses people, that did not include you. Okay, you're much more intelligent than a lot of people I know in general. So, we'll go with that, dude. I saw this title on Crunchyroll, and I immediately took a screenshot and sent it to my boy Raymond, because Raymond was the one that got me into anime initially, and I sent it to him, and he ignored me. So really, there's no point to that story.
Showcasing how much of a bum the main character is. They took D-Gen off the map for talking about this, and Senshi put my life on the line. Fuck it. Take me, Senshi, Billa, and Zeph. Take us all out the game. So it starts with him getting dumped by
That's actually who we're watching next.
Living in straight filth. He might be worse than Asmongold. And he's sitting here constantly thinking of his ex getting it on with someone else.
Yo!
He's turning him on, by the way. He likes that shit. So instead of, bettering yourself or maybe
that was in the anime, bro. Are we sure this is anime, or is this on a different site, like I don't know, like Hentai Haven or some shit, bro? Like what the hell was that? Birdman. Yo, what's up?
Go outside, perhaps. You're in college. That's the easiest way to meet people. You'll eventually get another girl if that's what you want. But nah, he decides to go on his phone and rent a girlfriend. He said it. He said it. That is so
roll credits.
Bizarre to me that I thought the only way you would be able to think of something like this is if you was putting it in an anime, but it recently came to my attention. This is a real thing. Niggas in Japan could actually rent a girlfriend.
No way, bro. Wait, did Speed... Hold on. Is this a clip of Speed doing that? That's... React to Heated Rivalry. Is that, like, actually the name of the video? Maybe later. Maybe later if we have time. Dude, you can actually, like... I shouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't be surprised at this point.
He goes on a date with the girl, and I thought this was a Apple Pay situation, paying through the app before she pulls up, but that was...
It's a gay porno. Yo, you really were about to get me banned, bro. What the fuck? You praying on my downfall? What the hell?
Not the case. They sat down, he pulled out his wallet, opened it, then handed the cash directly in her hands. Do you have no shame?
Oh.
You had 4 chances to avoid this humiliation, but you still went through with it. And all day...
No, I don't know what that is, bro. Why the hell would I know what a gay porno show is, bro? Why would I know that? Look, I know everybody calls electricians gay, but holy shit, I'm not actually. It's a freaking joke in most cases. I don't know about Hudson, but or Mark, but if you're watching, you know. Anyways,
falling for the hezzy. She's talking about some. Oh my gosh, this is my first time ever coming to an aquarium. Yo, stop lying. Yes, you have. You're rated 5 stars, not a single bad review. I know one of them niggas took you to an aquarium. And later in the night, she initiates the hand holding, bro. Did you forget you paid for the experience? She doesn't like you. All she's trying to do is make you a real customer. Then when he gets home, he pulls out the reviews and realizes she holds everyone's hand. You're not special.
God,
so
dude. And this is probably the exact same shit that actually happens in real life too. Some freaking cornball rents a fucking girlfriend and thinks, oh, did she hold my hand? Dude, you're weird. You're weird. Pack it up, buddy.
L to the chest, except that you just gave that woman money to acknowledge you and move on.
You all right, you can react to that one on your own. I'll leave that to you. You can handle that.
He rents her again. This
back
time,
to back.
He's trying to belittle her, asking how she doesn't feel heartless for what she's doing, but she is genuinely running game on this nigga.
No way, I really love this job. After all, I get to meet people like you.
Man.
I don't understand what this was supposed to accomplish. At the end of the day, you paid her twice. You're the get-rich scheme.
Yeah, buddy,
you can't be mad at anyone but
you're
yourself.
Weird.
You're the one keeping her in business.
Yeah.
Even his parents know he's a loser. When she followed him to the hospital, they didn't even entertain the girlfriend possibility for more than a nanosecond. Immediately shut that down. Afterwards, they were talking.
Yo, okay. No, this video is like actually spot on, bro. Like this might actually be the definition of loser, bro. This is a walking... You're just going to refresh. It won't work. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude. Holy shit. I've not seen this anime, and I'm never going to, because what the actual fuck? Did this guy really? Hold on, bro. Kevin, bro. Yo, there's no way you are this dedicated, bro. You watched this shit? Or did you just, like, find snippets? Dude. Alright, hell yeah, you got your emotes back. Yo, fucking, I'm Kevin, bro. Dude. There's no way you actually watched this whole thing, bro, to make this video. Dude, if you did, bro, dedication, bro, I gotta respect it. But holy shit. Oh my god.
And he started trauma dumping the saddest thing I ever heard. He was like, my grandma is a legend in our family. Her biggest wish was me to find a special
Don't sit like that, bro. You do not have the right to sit like that. I'm just saying.
before she
Close your
passes on,
fucking legs,
and
bro.
I want to grant her that wish. I had a girlfriend recently, but she dumped me before I could introduce her. Then I rented you out of desperation. I'm so lame, aren't I? What am I, a rabbit? What? Who's all alone?
Dude. Actual, like, definition of a Redditor, bro. This is just Reddit mod energy. He lost ore for that? No, this is literally just Reddit mod energy, bro. This is what I imagine an average Reddit mod to be doing on, like, a casual Saturday afternoon. Like, this is the shit they be on, bro. Come here, kitten. Bro, she actually just... Yo, bro. Oh my god. This guy is... He paid for this shit, and she still walked away, bro. That is the biggest generational aura loss I think I've ever seen in an anime in my entire life.
And I kid you not, him and his friends casually have convos on the amount of times they beat they shit in a day.
Yo, Kazuya, how many times you jerk it yesterday?
Wow.
Dude. How much money did he pay? I don't know. I don't know. We're never gonna know, but it probably wasn't cheap. It probably wasn't cheap.
Only 3 times. What?
Stop it.
That friend group gotta be top 5 worst friend groups to ever exist. Out of the 1,000
Oh my-
things you can talk about, why would that ever be the topic of discussion?
Hey, yo, bro. What is this anime, bro? No, dude, people had to animate this. People had to animate this. Like, just think about that, bro. People had to animate this, and then they put this shit on Crunchyroll. What?
He's doing exactly what you think he is. This scene was actually so unnecessary.
Dude.
I believed him when he said it. I didn't need proof. And he's doing it to a picture of his ex-girl. I don't know. And I hope you didn't think that was a one-time thing within the span of 2
Brother, how is this getting worse? How is this getting worse?
minutes. He's about to do it again to the 5-second interaction they had prior. Yo, this nigga is an actual lost cause. At this point, I'm convinced she casted some black magic, because why are you always imagining her fucking somebody?
This man needs therapy, bro. Oh my goodness. Absolute doom and despair. Holy shit, this is the biggest doom and despair moment.
Oh man, I'm such a loser.
I'm glad you know. And
Oh.
there was this whole thing of her degrading him in front of everyone. And I don't mean slight remarks. She is genuinely trying to destroy
Don't tell me he
his
likes this shit,
character.
bro. Don't.
Shizuru actually stands up for him, telling him, yo, you shouldn't let her talk like that.
It's just how I am.
Bruh. Bruh sound effect. I'm spamming bruh sound effect right now. Bruh. Bruh. Oh. The show is... I can't get worse. It can't get worse than this, bro. I genuinely, bro, like... And you know what's crazy? You know what's actually crazy? There are so many people actually like this. I mean, like I said, it's just Reddit mod shit. But it's like... I mean, the casual Reddit mod on a usual Saturday afternoon is doing this shit. But to think that these people actually exist is... baffling. Absolutely baffling.
She's not wrong.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I'm walking out, bro.
You can't be serious. Yo, you allowed her to fully degrade you.
You know a person like that. Don't out them, but you got to tell me later, bro. Who, bro, how do you know? How do you even find out about this? Like, did you witness this? Were you the friend that was like defending and then like found out immediately, got that shit shut down? Like, oh, okay, and just like leave? Because
and then you followed her instructions to a T. You might as well get on all fours and lick her shoes while you're at it. The worst part is, he sits back down like a good boy, and she proceeds to order off the menu for him. Bro, you are a grown man. And I don't mean she's ordering something he could have mentioned earlier, or she was ordering for the whole table. No, she gave him what she wanted him to have.
Oh my god.
And throughout the whole show, he's constantly crying on how pathetic he is, but he'll go out and do the same thing he was mad at himself for doing. Oh, and by the way, Shizuru is never with him because she wants to. Deadass, every time you see them together, he pays a fee for that to happen. It's like
so this is that's just someone he's renting. So they're only standing up for him because they're literally paid to. Okay, dude. I'm gonna. I got a text from Miss Mellon. What does this say? Okay, all right. That's lore drop there. Okay, I didn't. Okay, all right. Anyways, what was even happening? I just got flashbanged by that information. I can't even share it. Oh, right. You're telling me, bro, the only person that was defending him was simply because they were getting paid. So he rented. Hold on, bro. Let me get this straight. That whole scene. He rented a girlfriend, went out with his gooner friend group, with his ex, and while he had his rented girlfriend there, let his ex, like, degrade him and control him out of, like, some kinky desire, bro. Who wrote this show? I'm pretty sure this was literally conceived of by a Reddit mod. Like,
every woman in this show is running game on him, bro. It's getting ridiculous. And if you thought the gooning was over, boy, oh boy, you were so
oh my
wrong.
god,
For
don't.
some reason, these same 10 people do everything in unison. They're always at the same place at the same time, not planned. So they always at the beach, took some pictures. When he gets home, he checks the group chat, sees his ex. Oh man, I guess it's about that time.
What?
For the next 2 minutes.
Oh
Like,
my.
seriously, the next 2 whole minutes of runtime. You need a hobby, man. This is getting bad. Pick up reading, a sport, something. Why is there so many scenes of this? It's just. It's too much. It's too much. And apparently,
But you watched it, bro. Kevin, bro, you sat through it? You timed that shit. Or did you just, like, click through it? I really hope the fuck you clipped through it, bro. Like, there's people that watch this, bro. Yo, and think. There's people that not only watch this, but there's, like, there's freaking absolute degenerates that resonate with this show. Think about that. There are people out there that go, oh my god, this show understands me.
author fell in love with Shizuru, fell in love with his own drawing, his own made-up person. He's been.
I'm sorry. Run that back. Excuse me.
Pick up reading, a sport, something. Why is there so many scenes of this?
Okay.
It's just. It's too much. It's too much. And apparently the author fell in love with Shizuru, fell in love with his own drawing, his own made-up person. He's been seen on Twitter shipping himself with her, drawing her around his daily life and shit.
Well. What did I just say like 2 minutes ago? This had to be written by an actual Reddit mod. Like this had to be written by a fucking.
This girl is incredibly cute girlfriend named, I can't even say the name, Mizura. I'm not okay. I'm gonna butcher that name. It's fine. I got properly scolded after this, but she's a very kind girl who always forgives me in the end.
Dude.
Part of me wants to believe it's some type of promo to keep up the audience attention,
Dude.
but at the same time, you never know. Because he even changed Kazuya in the manga so he'll look more like him. See, that right there makes me...
Rent a girlfriend's because you got a new haircut, and manga fans believe he now looks similar to the author.
Believe he's really too far gone. This whole story is really 15 million chapters of nonsense, but I'm tired of talking about him. He gets so many chances to improve, but just chooses not to. Now I know I'm late.
Dude, brother, I'm just gonna say this right now. If you manage to top this guy in loser levels, dude, he's gooning all of the show. Yeah, dude, it's over. Buddy, you could have just like, why did you have to post this on like Crunchyroll shit? Like, bro, if you're that much of a gooner, bro, just dedicate your time to making hentai for weirdos like you. Why is this a show? Why is this a show? Why are there 14 seasons and 17 million chapters or whatever the fuck he said? Like, obviously, that's definitely an exaggerated number, but like, dude, what? And what? Oh my god, bro.
But I just
Yo, should we watch this on stream? Dude, get the
watched
fuck out of
this
here.
movie a few days ago. Bear from Obsession.
Oh,
At
yeah.
the start, he comes off as a normal guy who's scared to tell a...
If you haven't seen Obsession and you want to, maybe don't watch this segment. He probably will spoil this shit. If you haven't already been spoiled by everything on the internet. I haven't watched it, but I also don't care, and I already know a lot about the show. So, yeah.
girl he likes her, you know, we've all been there. He then makes a wish for said girl to love him more than anything in the world. At first, he thought it was just a coincidence.
Cornball.
You know, maybe she liked me the whole time, but bro, this is not Disney Channel. Every sign that showed up screaming that Nikki isn't herself, instead of saying, hold on, this is getting kind of weird, I don't look that good, he leans into it. He embraced it. That good guy act went down the drain. When they was kissing on the bed and she screamed out of nowhere, red flag gonna play, my boy. That ain't normal. Then your dead cat that you put in a bag and I don't know, stuffed in the closet. How does she get access to that? You woke up in the morning with that.
Bro, what? Okay, first of all, why the hell are you stuffing your dead cat into a Why the hell are you stuffing your dead cat into a bag in the first place? Like, bro, if you're gonna do that, you clearly don't care about your fucking pet. Oh, okay, sorry. Let me drag this over for a second. Clearly, you don't fucking care about your pet. First of all, and second of all, why? Like, bro, just if you're gonna put it in a bag, throw it out, dude. Why are you putting this in your? What do you say? His closet? Dude, it's gonna take maybe like a day or two, and that shit's gonna start decaying, bro. Your house is literally going to start smelling like death, bro. Like, what, dude? Either bury it or throw it out, bro. Like, if you genuinely don't give a shit about it, bro, don't just leave it in your closet, man.
Shit on display. That should be a telltale sign that something is severely wrong. You knew her for a couple of years. That's more than enough time to figure out if someone's weird or not. So he told his boy about it and they came to the conclusion that, yeah, she's deaf on Molly. And even with that possibility in the air, he still gets in a relationship with her. A whole compilation and everything. Maybe the dead cat on display wasn't enough proof. So flashback to the night when he made the wish. She tells him that her dad was dying. You know, sad baiting, crying and all. Both him and his boy was confused, like, wait, she was crying. about her dad. The same dad that she doesn't give a damn about, apparently. Do you know how much you have to not like someone for it to be a known fact
Yo,
that
get
you
your
don't
boy
like
away
them
from the
hours
window,
upon
bruh.
hours of grinding, bringing that nigga name up just so you can slander it?
Joe Bar the GOAT?
That is what I call dedication. And they knew it was too, cause homeboy calls his phone mid-date. Yeah, Bear, remember when she told you her dad had cancer? Yeah, she lied. What? He's as healthy as a human can possibly be. In fact, he's on the cover magazine of Men's Health. That nigga is overly healthy. And you would think after hearing that, Bear would be like,
Yo, yeah.
like,
Oh
nah,
my God,
this
bro.
isn't okay. Who would lie about that? He goes home and sleeps with her. Nigga, that is the purple fruit.
Still not as bad as the last one. Still not as bad as the last guy who... Well, actually, maybe not. It is probably worse, because in the movie, again, spoilers, if you've even gotten this far. In the movie, apparently, like... I mean, she's literally cursed. Like, she's, like, literally possessed. And he doesn't free her. Like, literally that's just... Bro, like, we all know what the definition of that... I'm not even going to say the fucking word. We all know what the fuck that is. Like, bro, you are a disgusting, absolute abomination of a human being. At least the other dude had, like... I mean, he had zero decency, but at least he didn't, like, fucking... Like, he's just a gooner, you know? The last dude was just a fucking gooner. Like, he didn't do anything physical to people. Like, bro, this guy is literally, like, the worst kind of human being on the planet. Not even a human at this point. Literally, dude, this is beyond loser, bro. This is a crime. This is a crime against humanity, bro.
That's grape, nigga. That's grape. This
Yeah,
is
yeah. There. That's the word I didn't want to say.
not okay, buddy. You're weird. Then she tapes her front door. Oh, that's just Nikki, man. She's fine. Cooks your dead cat into a sandwich. Oh, that's just Nikki, man. She's fine. Your own best friend tells you that the situation is making you look like a weirdo. Oh, that's just Nikki, man. She's fine. Come home after a 13-hour shift with her waiting at the door, standing in her own filth. Oh, that's just Nikki, man. She's fine. When is she?
Oh my God. And you know what's crazy? I was seeing comments and people talking about this, and like there were fucking cornballs, absolute losers in like chats and comment sections of dudes being like, dude, this is so real, bro. Like, dude, girlfriends are like, they can get this toxic, bro. Like, dude, I totally relate to this guy. And I'm like, huh? What are you saying? You want to repeat that? Did you even watch the movie? Because, dude, and there were people making posts too, where it was like, dude, when girls watch the movie, they just think it's, you know, they cry and they just think it's a good movie and like it's really tragic. When boys watch it, they go silent because, you know, they know. If you know, you know. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? This dude is literally like brainwashing and manipulating this girl, bro. Like, she's not doing these crazy things because she's a toxic girl. Bro, shut up. Shut up. Dude, I was legitimately seeing that, and it was everywhere. Like, bro, everywhere, man. I don't know if it was a majority. It might have just been like the loud minority of fucking cornballs saying that, oh yeah, I relate to toxic relationships. Yeah. Dude, my girlfriend's like this too. Yeah, dude, I totally get it. Like, yo, why oughta... Yo, smack yo shit. I would smack my camera, but then I'd have to go and get it. It would be a funny clip though if I did. Girls should not be acting like that. Girls are defending it too, saying, yeah, I relate to her actions are valid. Are you serious, bro? So it's not, bro, it's both sides. All right. Wow. Yo, if there wasn't any evidence that the dating world is absolutely fucked, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Holy. Both sides. See, I saw the guy side. Maybe that was just because I'm a guy. I don't know. And they thought, oh, yeah, he'll definitely relate to this. I saw that shit and I was like, huh? Huh? What? What? Why is this being recommended? Dude, I don't agree with these people. If I had the time, I would have fucking replied to all of them, just literally saying cornball in every single one of them. Because holy shit. Dude, and in the comments, bro, I mean, I should have known, bro. I didn't see any girls saying anything about it, but dude, there was like no one in the like there was maybe like one or two people that I saw up in the top of the comments of people like going against what they were all saying, but almost everybody in the comments, oh dude, I totally relate to dude, this is so relatable. Like this is so real, dude. I'm like, dude, you're what? You're like possessing your partner and and making them shit themselves while standing in the middle of the fucking floor waiting for you for 13 hours? Like, they duct tape your fucking door shut. Like, they cook your cat into a sandwich that for some reason you stuffed into a bag. Okay, bro, that's a two-sided thing, bro. That's a two-sided thing. One, you put your cat into a fucking bag and put it in your damn closet. Okay, that's on you, buddy. Two, then you hijack this girl's brain, and then they find the cat and know that you liked the cat or thought you liked the cat. Clearly, you don't fucking like the cat if you just stuffed it in a fucking bag and then turn it into a damn cat sandwich, bro. Buddy. I just see a lot of TikToks of girls relating. It's so stupid. Bear's disgusting, and Nikki was possessed. She would never do that if she wanted to. She wanted to be a writer. Yeah, like, bro. And everybody's like, oh, dude, that's so relatable. Shut your bitch ass up, man. What are you talking about? You're weird.
She not fine. Every day can't be sunshine and rainbows. You have an excuse for everything she does. By this point, there ain't no more pretending. He knows what's going on. Him calling the One Wish Hollow Company told us everything we needed to know. And the two moments that happened after this, first being at the party where she randomly starts yelling, "It's not me, it's not me," stabbing herself with a broken bottle. And second is when she's lying in bed, literally asking for Bear to kill her because the fake version is asleep. And he thinks absolutely nothing about both situations, by the way. In fact, when she was lying in bed pleading to be freed, the first thing this nigga says, wait, what's so bad about being with me?
Oh my goodness, bro. Can we wind back this punch real quick? Yo, can we wind back this punch real quick? Real slow-mo style, bro? Slap the fuck out. Oh, that was a...
Man, shut that shit up. Nobody want to hear that sorry shit. Free that girl. Trapped her in this hell of loving yo lame ass. And his two best friends.
Dude, everything is bad about me. Oh my.
And him end up dying because of this man. Long story short, fellas, if you like that girl, tell her. Ladies, if you like that guy, tell him. Because truly, you never know. They might like you back. You don't want to be a bear. Now, someone who...
Dude, like, yeah, that, but also maybe just don't try and manipulate and control your fucking crush or your partner or whoever the fuck you're with. Like, can we just like be normal human beings and communicate, please? Like, logic, reason, you know, emotional intelligence? Question mark? Can we just do that? Yeah, true. Yes, Miss Melon's pretty cool as well.
who actually saddens me to talk about, but he has to be on this list, Mordecai. As much as I rock with Mordecai,
I know literally nothing about this show, so I'm just gonna let him talk here.
I have to come to terms with the fact that he's a loser. He's had a thing for Margaret for so long and refused to do anything about it. I swear she's been with 15 different niggas before Mordecai got the courage to ask her out. You know, at some point, you see this girl every day, you gotta say something. But that's not what makes him a loser. Being nervous doesn't make you a loser. Everyone gets nervous.
Love him, but Lord, is he kind of dumb? Are you talking about me or the bird? Talking about me or the bird?
But not everyone would vaporize their best mans over some shit like that. Now, Rigby doesn't get a free pass because he is truly the biggest L-mans in history. I can't fully call him a loser, but he for sure has loser tendencies. He made Margaret laugh one time and all of a sudden he think he Dave Chappelle. Going out his way to make her laugh just to get Mordecai jealous. And the cherry on top, he asked Margaret out to the
Joe.
movies right
Yeah.
in front of him.
You've watched this? Dude, I have no, like, idea about any of this. I know that there's, like, some... what was it? What's his name? Glorb? Fucking Glorb. I think that was his name. I used to listen to this guy who did, like, AI music of shows, like, using voices of characters in shows. Shit was fucking hilarious. That's literally the only thing I know about this guy. It's something that's not even part of the show. Peak childhood show.
And she said, yes, nigga, I will behead you. Not gonna lie, Mordecai, I apologize. Your reaction was actually valid. The rage bait was so serious, he had Mordecai deadass tweaking. Bro was staring at a blank static screen. I don't blame you for pushing him. Now, this is the only case where
Yeah, no, it might be valid, bro. Like, actual L-mans. This is your best friend? Your best friend is trying to steal the person who he knows you like? That's... Ew. That's L-mans for real. Absolute L-wingman.
Give Mordecai a pass, but there are countless other occasions where I can't defend this dude. It got so bad to where he was buying
L best friend moment. Yeah, dude, that's GG's.
cologne that would apparently make Margaret fall in love with him. Or when he was clowning Rigby for wanting to go to this concert, but the millisecond he heard Margaret was going, he was all for it. Really begged Benson for overtime to afford the tickets, just for when you actually get there, you see Margaret chilling with her boyfriend.
Wow.
There was this
Oh. You didn't even know that she was with someone. You didn't even bother to check first if she was already with someone. You just like, oh yeah, let's do it, man. Like, huh? Like, bro, you like this person so much and you want to hang with them all the time, and you don't fucking know the first thing about them. What, dude? What? Moron, absolute moron, idiot. Idiot, in fact.
other time where she left for college, had Mordecai depressed for months. When he finally got himself back together, you think, oh, finally, he must have got over her. No. He was doing laundry, came across a sweater she left behind, and this nigga really drove 20 hours just to give it back to her. And not only that, he kicked Rigby out the car because he was the only person making a lick of sense. 20 hours is ridiculous. I don't know how his brain allowed him to do that. If I even go past 2, that's when I start getting mad at
Dude, why are you okay?
everything. The rest of the ride is no
Hey, yo, like 2 hours isn't that bad. I have to drive. I don't actually drive that far compared to some of my other coworkers who live further away. But I mean, I've driven up to like an hour and a half to and from work. That shit is ass, but it's not that bad. I could probably do like 5 hours in one sitting easy. They aren't even together. Why drive 20 hours? It's a video about losers. So if that answers your question, perhaps it does.
music, just straight wind noise. And I don't even gotta
No
explain this next
music?
clip. Just look.
Look, okay. I can drive without music, and I often do a lot of the times, like especially in the mornings. I like the silence in the morning. Some people think I'm crazy for that. I have a specific coworker who actually thinks I'm literally deranged for not listening to music. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it, but personally, I can drive in complete silence. But for like, unless like if it's early in the morning, I'll drive in silence. Like if I just want to be alone in my thoughts as I, warm up for the day. But dude, if you're driving 20 hours, this man, hold on. This man was alone in a quiet car, alone with his thoughts, for 20 hours. And not once did it occur to him that this is an L move. Not once. But he had 20 hours to think about it. He probably stopped a few times. If he drove that all straight, you're insane. What the fuck? I mean, you'd obviously have to get gas at some point, but like if you didn't even stop to sleep, insane. Not even safe, but whatever. And during all that time in the silence with his own thoughts, not not once did he get an idea to like, oh, maybe this is stupid.
Your chariot, milady. Thanks again for letting me borrow your car.
I was literally about to make fun of the fact that the inside of this car is fucking massive. Dude, look at the I realized it wasn't in full screen. These birds on the show are similar to moss and the... Okay, yeah. Anyways. Dude, look at this distance from the seat to the wheel. Bro's gonna be sitting like this. Arms fully stretched. Toes are pressing on the gas. Skill issue, bruh. Everyone drives like that. Dude, the space in this car is insane. Actually insane. Dude, look at how far... Look at the fucking gear shift is... He's gonna have to lean forward to shift that shit while he's driving like this. Arms straight. And he has to... Oh, let me lean forward to shift my car real quick. Dude, his literal big toe is like scraping on the gas pedal, bro. Get your arm length up, gang. What do you know about cars? Dude, these two freaking cornballs coming to my chat, bro. They're both working in the same place. Y'all are at like what, a fucking Home Depot or some shit? What the fuck? Where do you work? I don't even know. That car is definitely unrealistic. His foot wouldn't even be able to reach. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if he could, it's like one little toe. Just like... Dude, on the fucking gas, bro. Me working with the moss. Yeah, okay, bud.
Hey, it'll be nice having you.
Who needs pedals?
For a change.
Makes me feel special.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This dude is like...
I love sound effects, man. I love sound effects. Reroute that throttle. Moths don't need pedals. Dude, that's clearly not a fucking moth, dude. It's I don't even know what kind of bird. What is it? Like a blue jay or some shit?
25, borrowing her chariot to take her out. You've been working for 7 years, bro. It is...
Joe is starting a feed finder account. They're very similar, man. I don't think so at all.
And when he met CJ, someone who actually liked him, someone who wasn't with a different nigga every week, someone who had the same interests, he finally found a woman he should cherish, but no, he finds every possible way to mess it up. He invites both CJ and Margaret to the same movie. They both find out, so he ends up going with neither one of them. Later on, he...
Are we sure he's a loser, or is he just a dumbass? Like, it's like pre-ordering. Wait, what? I already subbed for a year. It's like pre-ordering. I just know he gonna drop some gas on there. On his feet finder account? What is this, like an OnlyFans? I don't understand. Feet finder, or is this just a foot fetish account, bro? Like, what is this? His yeah, bro, OnlyFans for feet. Okay, makes sense. All right, I'm following now. Makes sense. All right, say less.
He officially makes CJ his girl. They go to this Christmas party. Margaret happens to be there, and this dumbass nigga gonna kiss Margaret.
He got pretty little pinky toes. They curl a little. What? Dude, my chat is so unhinged. Holy shit.
Agreed. How CJ forgives him is beyond me. But the worst of them all, he goes to muscle.
Wait. Okay, so this lady is a literal cloud. How guys, how does that work? If you know what I mean. How does that work? You won't let you. Where's Michelle Obama been? Dude, what is going on? Dude, okay.
Man's wedding, the day to celebrate Muscle Man and Starla, but this guy somehow makes the day about him in front of all these people. Makes a whole speech on not knowing who his soulmate is when CJ is in the same room. Embarrassed her in front of all these people. And that was the last time for the rest of the show we ever seen her. Spent multiple seasons chasing Margaret, fumbled 99% of the time, finally gets with someone who genuinely likes him but threw it all away. This guy sucks. Now, those first three were romance related, but this next one is a loser in a different sense.
Oh,
Greg
God.
Heffley. You don't even realize it until you
Who the Oh, is this, let me try to guess. Is this the dude from You Yucky Colors? What? What are we doing? He likes blue. I want piss yellow on the left and olive green on the right. He busy being a pretty queen. You Yucky Colors. Diary Woman Kid. Yeah, I was gonna guess that. Yeah,
go
no.
back
We
and
all
watch
we
it
all know this guy's we all know this guy's a loser. I don't know how long it's been a show, but I remember all the books. I didn't read them. I think my sister had like almost all the books, weirdly enough. Dude, there were so many, bro. There were so many Diary of Wimpy Kid books. Dude, I knew, like, bro, almost, I think everybody in my elementary had them. Everyone. Everyone had those books. Wild, we are getting more interaction from your Miss Melon than you. L streamer for real. Buddy, shut the fuck up. This is a reaction. I've literally read every single one of your chats. What more do you want, man? What more do you want? Where's the Miss Melon stream? Whenever Miss Melon is comfortable and wants to do a stream, dude, we have some ideas too. We have some ideas for collab streams. Why do you say collab stream? More like what is it? Feature streams featuring Miss Melon. Dude, like,
when you're older. This little dude swear he's the talk of the town. Obsessed with looking cool, but hasn't done a single cool thing throughout any of the movies. He couldn't even find a seat at a lunch table. And Rowley, his only friend, loyal into the very end. But I guess that isn't enough, because Greg treats him like shit. Clowns on everything he does, what he wears, how he acts.
W-Mans. Dude, I love the meme of this guy. I'd be nervous. Yeah.
Picking out what he wears, changing the way he walks, and I don't know what type of game this is. What's the end goal, the objective? I just know Greg is the one who came up with this. Why are we throwing footballs at the other person riding down the hill? There's a reason he ain't want to go first. He knew this was stupid. Ended up breaking Rowley's arm. And when Rowley was the one who gained all the attention,
Hey, I'm the one who broke his hand. Then you're a jerk.
and he was dead jealous that
Wow.
Rowley had all the motion. So he tried faking his own cast.
Does he have a, hold on, is this like part of the story? He has a ranking. He has a people ranking. Can we start a group fund for Zamoku's moth costume? Jesus Christ. Is anyone ever gonna tell me where the fuck this moth idea came from? I have a literal emote for that shit now. Are we ever gonna talk about that?
Not fuck with you, bro. Hang up the jersey. Then the kid who was in charge of doing the school cartoons got sick. Greg seen this as an opportunity, and after 2 wasted notebooks, he finally realized he can't do this alone. He calls Rowley over to help him, so he's showing him what he likes.
No, it's not funny. Well, I think it is. I like Zooey Mama. You know what? If you like it so much, then why don't you go do it yourself?
Yes.
What? Yo, you called him over here. What do you mean do it yourself? He didn't want to do it in the first place. Yo, this kid is a genuine asshole, and it only gets worse from here. They're both in the safety patrol, and
Dude, he's just a fucking bully, is he not? Like, bro, he's literally taking advantage of this man. Like, holy shit.
they cast on, Rowley isn't able to get wet, so he couldn't walk the kids home. Greg borrows Rowley's jacket, told all the kids to get in the hole. The neighbors seen that, said, yo, what's going on? Rowley, is that you? Yeah, it's me.
Wow.
Got his ass sent to the
Watch out who you friends with, bro. What? Dude, yo, might actually be the worst friend I've ever. I mean, unless you're Bear, and you literally take advantage and grape your friends. Maybe not that bad, but like, dude, this guy might actually be the worst friend ever. Dude, this might
The
actually be the
principal's
worst.
office got his badge removed, kicked off the team. Greg talks to his mom very vaguely about it. I know the truth about something, and if I say it, it could hurt somebody. But if I don't, it could hurt somebody else. Well, just go with your gut, Greg.
I decided to let Riley take one for the team.
Wow.
Yeah, you decided that, bro. Wow, what a fucking benevolent choice you made. Holy shit.
This kid has the soul of a demon. And after everything was done, after all the consequences was dealt out, is when he finally decides to tell Riley the truth, and that's all he did. Tell the truth. Not an ounce of remorse, not a single sorry escaped his mouth.
Bro, he was
said,
smiling.
"Yeah, it was me."
Bro, he's smiling. He's smiling. This man, he's a psychopath. He's a psychopath. I mean, what are we talking about? Like, literally, he's just a psychopath.
But we both learned a valuable lesson from this. I gotta watch for who's around.
Who's we? You didn't learn shit, buddy. You just took advantage of this man completely and utterly. Like, literally, there's nothing left of this man's reputation. And we learned it, brother. You didn't sacrifice shit, man. You sacrificed him, but you obviously don't fucking get. Look at your dumbass little face, bro.
And you need to watch who you lend your coat to.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. He was the devil.
Now, someone who is way worse than everyone on the list combined.
Bro, there's no way, bro. How are you getting worse than someone who? How are you gonna get worse than Bear, bro?
Man, I've been waiting so long to slander this bitch ass nigga, Rudius.
Oh.
Oh
yeah. No, he's got a point. I've actually seen this one, by the way. I've actually seen this one. My buddy Raymond put me on, so you can blame him. No, actually, yeah. No, this guy might actually be worse. No, this guy might actually be worse.
Before, but I don't remember. I would never pass up a chance to get the Mushoku Tensei fans mad. Rudius, your GOAT, is a fucking loser. More than a loser, actually. He's the scum of the earth.
Okay, look. All right. I'm not gonna defend him, but the show's pretty good. All right, hey, calm down. I'm not defending the main character, okay? Let me make that clear. I'm not defending the main character. I think he's fucking annoying as shit. I actually complained about him the entire fucking time. But the show's not bad. Okay, the show's not bad, all right? Okay, let's just make the distinction there. Main character's ass. Show's not bad. Pretty good, all right? I did enjoy watching the show, aside from this absolute clown, okay?
The difference
was kind of funny, though. What was kind of funny, though?
Everyone else is that everyone else is redeemable. Kazuya, Mordecai, Greg, I wouldn't mind having an exchange of words with them. Rudius, I don't even want to be seen in the same room.
Yeah, no, he's how do I say this? I'm going to say 3 numbers that basically sum up this man. 445.
Rudius, before the reincarnation, was a shut-in. He stood a shut-in for the next 20 years before he got kicked out. You want to know the reason why?
That number will make a lot more sense if you don't already know what that means.
No. Instead of attending his parents' funeral, he decided to stay his funky ass here and goon to a video of his niece bathing, which he got by placing a hidden camera in the shower. Yo, if any of y'all...
Wait, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that part. Oh my god, wait, what? Yo, wait, I didn't even know about that part. I don't remember that. I don't remember that shit. His knees, bro. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask.
Nigga, truly, you need to be exterminated. This is not a safe
Dude, I didn't even know that, bro. I wasn't defending him before, but like, dude, I didn't even know that.
space. If you see any comments like that, get on their ass. I usually don't condone bullying, but sometimes it's needed. So he gets kicked out and ends up getting hit by a truck, reincarnating into a new world. Now, you would think that given a second chance, he would make the most of it, bettering himself as a person, not repeating the same mistakes he did the first time. But no. He doesn't change. He actually creates a shrine of his teacher's panties. A holy
Dude, and you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? This is like a main thing in the show. Like this his shrine to him is like actually important. Like I'm pretty sure, I don't remember, I watched this a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure he actually like goes out of his way to like protect this thing. He puts it in like, I think he puts it in like a little box and literally brings it with him on all of his adventures and travels. I still didn't know about that early thing. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
relic he worships for good luck. Extremely weird, but somehow not the worst thing he's done. Later on in the series, he actually falls in love and does it with Eris. She is 15, by the way. You see
Yeah, no, see, it really starts to go downhill. It really starts to go downhill. Like, I know there's actually going to be, I already know some of the defense people have for this. He's like, well, technically he's reincarnated and he's like the same age. Buddy, he's essentially like in his 50s at this point. Like mentally, he's literally in his 50s because he lived till what, like in his 40s before he died, and now he's probably around 15 years old. He's like in his mid 50s right now. He's in his mid 50s. Just yeah. 445. It'll start making sense.
that's wrong, right? The Rudiest Glazers love to say, oh, but he was reincarnated. He's actually younger than she is.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Not at all. That's not how that works. He's pushing 50. He kept his memories,
exactly, bro.
experiences, and knowledge from his previous life. He's mentally a grown-ass man, which makes him a grown-ass man. You don't see us calling little people kids just because they're little. If they've been alive for 30 years, they're 30 years old. Use that same logic for Rudius. And you know the exact excuse they always make?
Oh, but actually, he's been a shut-in for 20 years, so technically, mentally, he's still a middle schooler.
Yo, shut that shit
Yeah,
up.
dude.
You're acting as if you were strapped to a chair in a 1x1 box for 2 decades. He was still exposed to the internet, to media. The only thing that excuse would make sense to is if you were calling him awkward. Cause yes, being a shut-in for 20 years will make you socially inept, but you don't just stop using your brain. So he goes
Bro, what
to
was
this
that guy
school,
doing?
ends up reuniting with his childhood friend, and of course they couldn't keep this a platonic relationship. They ended up doing
Oh my god. Dude, I'm like remembering everything in this fucking show. It's like, I might have to take back what I say because I didn't even remember the show. I'm sorry. Like, the show was okay. All right, I'm gonna take back the good part. Like, it was okay. The story was. I don't even know if I can defend any of it now. Holy fuck! Wait, wait. Okay, I'm gonna get off this fucking pause.
That
Hold
girl
on.
is 16.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna get off that pause, bro. Holy shit. Yo. Nah, I can't defend the show anymore.
What more do I
Okay.
have to
I mean, like, dude, there's like, I don't even know if there's any redeeming qualities now.
say? All y'all Rudius fans, and we can even bring this to real life. There was a time where you couldn't get past 3 scrolls on social media before seeing another one of those prank videos. There was this guy who was running around the streets of Paris.
I saw that. Oh my god, I saw this, dude. If I was armed, if this man came up to me and I was armed, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. And honestly, even if I wasn't armed, he's dead. He's dead. I'm literally killing him. It's over. Like, I'm going to admit that. If this man came up to me and jabbed a fucking needle in my arm, He's going to be one with the pavement. Yeah.
Injecting people with a mystery syringe. How do you even think of that shit? I'm pretty sure he got sentenced to 12 months in prison too. But the worst of the worst,
he's getting sentenced to the fucking gulag, man. He's going. He's going to the shadow realm. I'm banishing this man if he fucking does that. Like, he's gone. No, you're done. You're literally done, bro.
Years ago, y'all probably seen this already, but this is my first time ever seeing this. This dude gave his friend a fucking horse laxative. He is in pure agony, not gonna lie. I hope after he exited that stall and wiped that nigga off the face of the planet.
No, you gotta go.
Sitting there laughing and recording at your
You gotta go, bro.
some views. For views that left his life the exact same way. He ain't gained a single dime for doing this to him. And another thing, the grown-ass men posting birthday countdowns on their story. A week in advance, I guess. 3 days, I guess. The day before, sure. But nigga, why am I seeing 31 days into my birthday? What are we doing? See, you not a loser for that, but that's
I feel like that's debatable. Dude, what? Counting down a month? No, the thing is, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, I feel like there is kind of a defense there. I would never fucking do that shit. But like a month, I feel like, okay, a full 30 days, no, absolutely not. You know someone who counts down 6 months. Buddy, you might as well just start counting after you fucking turn whatever age you're turning. Oh, it's my birthday. 365 more days until I turn another age. Man, shut your bitch ass up. What are you talking about? Dude, who cares? Who cares, bro? Oh my god, bro. 6 months? As trolling, but they still do it. It's not a troll. If they legitimately do it, it's not a troll, man. They're tracking, like, tracking something is tracking something. They're tracking their shit 6 months in advance. They're cornball, fucking dumbass. Shut up.
definitely some early signs. You got some tendencies.
Dude, fire ass video. Actually, fire ass video. That shit was funny as fuck. Yo, actually sub to I'm Kevin. Dude, I love this guy. I love this guy. I am sub to him. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I like that shit. Dude. Oh, dude, also, I know Opera is like, Opera GX is kind of, you know, iffy, I guess, nowadays, because they're, I actually don't even know why. I just hear people saying that it is. Whatever. Dude, they just added a feature where you add dislikes back. That's actually W. Big W. So, hey. Hey, big W. Big win. Big win from Opera right there. Not even sponsored. Hell no. Anyways. Next video by another GOAT. Sapphire. Literally mentioned in this video.
The
Next video. After, bro, can we just talk about fucking, like, Rudius, bro? I need to, like, have a chat with Raymond, bro, because when I can't even believe I sat through that whole thing. I watched it years ago. Probably, like, 2 years ago I watched that shit. And, like, I don't remember it. I didn't know that first detail that he shared. And, yeah, like, before I didn't really think of it. Like, I kind of had the same mindset. I was like, oh, he reincarnated. I guess it's okay. But I vaguely remember having the idea in my head, like, as I was finishing the show. I was like, dude, this guy's not the age he says he is. Like he is physically in his reincarnation, he is. But buddy, he has all of his memories, all of his knowledge from his life before. Like, I remember thinking about that for not very long, and then just kind of, like, moving on. But that's actually crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. That might be, like, not the worst show, as in, like, writing or whatever, but, like, that might actually just be, like, the worst guy. That might be worse than Bear. I think that might actually be worse than Bear. Because, like, dude. No, I think that, no, that's definitely, that's worse than Bear, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Anyways. Next video. Next video by Zephyr. The most unserious World Cup ever. This is where Miss Melon's knowledge of it is going to be very helpful. Because I didn't really pay attention to the World Cup, but low-key it was. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. All right. Here we go.
The
boy
World
Zeph.
Cup. Where do I even begin?
Oh, and of course, Mr. Zephyr. Of course. I'll give the same courtesy as I did to Mr. Kevin. If, of course, you don't want me to react to any of your stuff and you don't want it on anything, because I will probably turn it into a video. If you don't like that, of course, I will remove it. I will remove the VOD and everything. That is perfectly fine by me. Just let me know, man. Anyways.
The World Cup. Where do I even begin? One of the greatest events to ever grace the planet, where the entire world comes together for the sole purpose of playing soccer.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
What do you think about that, Miss Melon? What do you think about that, huh? Soccer? The most unserious sports tournament. It's football. Apparently Zephyr doesn't think so, and some matches won't have footage because FIFA strict ASF. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, bro. You got it.
Now, this World Cup, I can't even hold y'all, was so much fun. Literally every single moment, every single match had me cheesing from start to finish. I absolutely loved watching these matches with my family.
Dude, I missed out, bro. Low-key. And I could have watched that shit too. Like, it's not like I wasn't able to watch it. I don't even remember what I was doing during that time. I think I was just streaming. Like, usually it would be going on when I was streaming. I could have watched some of the matches. I don't know. I've never really been a sports guy, personally, so I just wasn't really that interested to begin with. But it seemed like there was a lot of fun shit happening, so I don't know.
To watch the AI IG Reels. Yeah, bro, my brain rot got to a point. And we about to go through this whole tournament like a highlight reel, because I'm telling y'all right now, there is too much ridiculous shit that happened that I got to cover. Now, we about to get into it right now. DJ, play my... Now, this World Cup immediately started with a bang. Mexico versus South Africa. Now, I don't know about y'all niggas, but I was definitely Mexican that day. There was a lot...
Yo, same, brother. Yo, same. Ain't that right, Miss Melon? Hell yeah. Let's go.
Reasons why South Africa was being hate watched. Birthing Elon Muskrat is one of them. But it was insane seeing how many people popped out just to see South Africa lose. I saw Nigerians out there hating South Koreans, nigga. This ain't even y'all match. This shit was hilarious to me because you will tell somebody love thy neighbor and they will real life look at you like these and hit that no nigga. But you get people to collectively hate
Yo,
the
fire
same
song.
thing. You will see.
What is that song, by the way? Like, I've heard it like a million times. What is that song? That was a fire song, dude.
The strongest camaraderie of all time. But the hate watch was definitely worth it. We got a black skin goal, and South Africa got 2 red cards in the first match. That's tough. My guy. Japan versus Netherlands was a match straight out of Blue Lock, my nigga.
Damn, bro.
Japan running down the field talking about some, have you ever played soccer with your life on the line?
Is this nigga serious?
We saw Germany.
I'm packing that shit up, bro. Low key, bro. I've never... I love that he keeps saying soccer, by the way. I love that he keeps saying soccer. I'm riding with that shit.
Said, nah, that's not enough. And drop 7 straight bombs on their head top. That entire team was getting beat on like a school nerd. I couldn't imagine being part of that audience. I would have been like, dog, get up. Egypt versus Belgium was
7-1. What was the worst? What was the worst score, Miss Melon? Like, what was the worst score? I don't know if you know. What was the worst score in all of the World Cup? Like, who got so absolutely, like, steamrolled? Like, generational oral losses. I'm curious. Or at least, like, what was the worst score you saw?
A great goal on him, and the goal was so good his teammate genuinely started giving him strokes. But hey,
Yo,
hey,
yo,
Lukaku, Lord Aku, Belgium in 5. Cause my dog Lukaku subbed in 4 freaking seconds. Finished
7-1.
faster than Rocky inside Rihanna, getting a goal damn near immediately.
How do we know that? How do we know that?
Immediately after getting in the game. It was insane. I was geeked for about 2 seconds until I remembered this Almond Joy ass nigga should be playing for my team, but he decided to play for the colonizer. Like, what is you doing, my nigga? And it was around the first weekend where we had one of the most incredible games too, with that being Cape Verde versus Spain. Now, if I was to show you this team on paper, they got a Ballon d'Or winner.
We're going for Spain, right? We're going for Spain?
GOAT and a bunch of exceptional players. You got a stacked team like this going up against this, bruh. And respectfully.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Dude, this is my reaction to literally everybody. I'm like, dude, who's that? Who's that? Who are we talking about? This guy? Okay. Like, I don't know any of these people. Literally, I think the only 2 names are obviously the most 2 famous names in the world. Like, I know those people, but that's it. Like,
They
that's
got
literally
African Clay Thompson on the team. Sonyan, who are y'all niggas? And I was seeing some of the craziest score predictions known to man. Niggas was saying Spain was gonna go 8-0, but Cape Verde's goalie, I cannot pronounce it, so I'm just gonna put it on the screen, played the game of his life, getting 7 straight saves. I'm telling you, everything that was coming at the rim, block, block, block. It was sounding like how y'all niggas look like when you try to contact your ex. Nothing was going through that bit. He was real life out there, moving like he in Shaolin soccer. And Lamine was seeing.
dude, what are these like? This is like ball knowledge beyond my even like my comprehension, bro. He's getting like, no, literally. Oh my god, bro. He's brought up 2 different soccer shows I didn't even know about.
In his debut match. Once the Spain game passed, we began to enter the greatest 3-way race of the ages.
Jesus Christ. Yo, can we chill? Yo, I already had to deal with Bendy yesterday. Fucking Bendy and the Ink Machine with their flashing ass lights, dude. God damn. Yo. Let's chill with the flashing a little bit here. Let's relax. Okay, alright. Yo, I can't even look at it. Oh my god.
Mbappe, Haaland, and Messi. A Ninja Turtle, Super Boo, and a socially inept
Super
midget
Boo.
going back to back to back every single.
Dude, I see, what is it, Holland? Is it pronounced Holland? I see his edits everywhere, bro. And then, of course, you're showing me all of, like, the weird fucking, what is it, they, like, Photoshop him and, like, make him look fucking weird. I don't even know. He's amazing. W.
Game. All 3 of them were not only delivering something generational on the pitch, they were just genuinely hilarious.
JGK is so good, bro. Y'all gotta watch that shit.
Starting off with Mbappe, my glorious African king. Not only were all the dictator jokes just completely frying me, he was out there every single game just cooking niggas. It didn't matter who you were or what team you were on, he was dropping a bomb on your head top like this. I got this.
Dude, that was a straight intercontinental ballistic missile. ICBM, bro. Straight ICBMs. Holy shit. Was that half fucking field?
This while giving generational gifts mid-match and somehow always finding the camera. I don't know how this nigga kept doing it, bro. You could not watch a France game without this nigga giving you intimate eye contact. But it was not only just Mbappe.
Yo, he's got spider sense, dude. Holy shit.
The most stacked teams in the entire tournament. Olise and
Yo, Miles Morales?
Dembele helped to make an incredible big 3, and Mbappe held the record for the most goals ever in a World Cup for exactly 3 hours. Cause Messi, Mr. Inevitable. I can't even roast him, bro. He's just one of them old niggas that refuse to die. You can't even hate watch the nigga for real, cause every time he plays, it's just sex to my eyes. Hey, Messi really plays finer than a Latina. I was watching like, damn.
Messi the GOAT, huh?
Nah, I'm tripping. Yo, fuck this nigga. Ronaldo better. Ronaldo better.
And in this
Ooh, I don't know, bud. See, you're raging there. You're trying to cope, huh? Speed, you're trying to cope, I see. Interesting. Yeah, it's not really going well for you, is it?
his first match, he easily scored a hat trick, and he was playing with them folk too. Watch this.
Okay, hold on. What does hat trick mean? Like, I hear that everywhere. I have no fucking clue what that means. I have zero ball knowledge, so what is hat trick? What the fuck is a hat trick? Are you like wearing a hat or some shit? Like, I don't. What are we talking about? He was about to show it.
SI hairline length. I got this green giant. And the last one out of this.
Is that a hat trick? The fuck is that? That just looked like another fucking full court shot, dude. Green giant.
In expansion is Holland, who became the most popular player in the entire tournament. Now, I can't even blame people for gravitating towards him, though. He is literally a 6'6", 250-pound caveman.
Holy, bro, he's dead, dude. This guy's dead.
A 6'6", 2.
Bro, this is 3 goals during a single round. Oh, okay. This man. Dude, this looks AI generated, bro. Look at this guy's face looks AI generated. Is it just me? Like, look at this finger, bro. Bro's got like a big ass spike. Dude, this literally looks AI. I know it's not, but like, look at his hand. Oh no, I can kind of see it. Wait, no, I can kind of see it. Yo, but this is crazy though. Yo. This looks like a straight animation, bro. This looks straight like whenever in an animation, bro, like they get punched straight in the face, and there's literally like just a cave, like actually just concave, like it literally looks like that, bro. Holy shit, bro, you're not recovering from that. You're not recovering from that.
250-pound caveman who learned how to play football, bro.
That's
like I could even imagine.
What the hell are we watching? Apparently we're reviewing oh hey Lena, you might actually care about this. We're reviewing the World Cup. We're reacting to essentially a reaction by Zephyr, so you're Scandinavian twin? Hell yeah.
In against the nigga. Imagine you getting the ball and you see somebody running at you like this. Like, bro, I do not care about
holy shit, he's fast.
Gang. You got it. And he will really be out there crushing other teams' hopes and dreams, only to pop out on Snapchat with the Shrek filter talking about some damn Brazil. That's all you got?
Bro, did he actually did that? No wonder y'all like this guy. Our trainer quit like 2 days after we lost Lamau. He's so fun. Dude, like, he might actually be the GOAT. Holy shit.
But this triple domain expansion was truly a battle of the ages. But there's one player that should be included that was missing from action. Ronaldo, the greatest EuroLeague player of all time. You got all these players and your rival spazzing and playing out their minds. And what is your response? Now, before we start talking about Ronaldo, I don't want y'all to ever forget who this nigga was.
Too far for Ronaldo to think about it. Oh! Absolutely sensational!
Yeah, that man is one of one. And he showed that he was that same great player the entire tournament. Because he walked out against Congo, truly showing the Congolese that they ain't nothing.
Yo, I know Speed was tweaking the whole time. Holy shit.
Pitch and cook up this kick, and I was like,
did we lose? Oh, I'm gonna assume he probably played a song.
Yeah, this nigga done bricked that shit. I was watching this like, Ronaldo looking more like the streamer out there. And this is all while Congo goes out there and equalizes.
Oh, Ron catching fucking strays, bro. Holy shit.
Portugal. I was like, oh, you know what I'm on. Now, y'all should know that I'm Congolese. I was at every single match tweaking. I pulled up to Atlanta for this shirt.
Every part of my body shaking right now. We better make this, bro. If we do not make this, I'm leaving. Yo, please.
Hell yeah. Dude, I wish, bro. Like, I wish I could care about sports, bro. I just like, I just don't. I don't know. World Cup, literally most embarrassing 3 weeks for my country ever, bro. World Cup was the highlight to my country. Dude, every time Mexico came out, I feel like, dude, everybody was like, yeah, we're Mexican today. Holy shit. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I was surrounded by them, but I don't know, dude. I feel like everybody was rooting for Mexico, dude. How was, nobody ever says that about Germany. I wonder why. Bro, what? Nobody rooting for us? What happened to Germany, bro? What happened? He might get into it. I don't know. Let's see.
3-0 Uzbekistan, losing my mind. And with all the African teams going crazy the way that we were, you know, everyone else in the World Cup was like, dog.
Who are these niggas?
Exactly. I know they was shook. If y'all was getting cooked by...
You rooted for them? Oh, okay. That's good. See? You got one supporter.
Congolese Freddie Gibbs, I would be scared too. Ghana had the whole world shook too. You dead had a nigga in the crowd hitting juju to win against Harry Kane, my nigga. This entire tournament was completely unserious. Now, I can really sit here and talk about every
You're German now?
match, but man, ain't nobody got time for that. Look
I don't know if she wants to be German, but I'll let her decide.
at how many
I'll leave
went
that to
on,
her.
bruh. I cannot talk about all this.
Let's see. Who's the worst? Who's the worst? Looking for the highest numbers here. Got 5-0. Another 5-0. Let's see here. 7-1. Hey, you did pretty good here. That's Germany, right? Yeah. Our first game. GG's, bro. Where's Germany again? 2-1. Hey, you won this one. Let's see here. Keep going. Oh. Oops. All right. Not looking good there. Okay, you got a little tie here. A little cheeky tie. Yeah, that's about it. All right. Yep. All right. All right. Let's wrap it up.
So we're just gonna lightning round some of these and move on to the knockout stage. England finally had their first game. I know a lot of y'all was scared when Jude Bellingham entered the screen. Your girls were probably like, Turkey was out there moving like a Senate.
I never got to see Miss Mellon really react at all. You definitely weren't. Yeah. I didn't really see you react too much to it, but
Of the baby's music trash, going 0 for.
Was there someone you reacted like that? Was there someone? Just asking for a friend.
33 their entire match, and I don't even think they hit a goal in all of their knockout rounds. USA finally decided to show that they're good at soccer, and as much as I would love to talk about the rest of these matches, like Switzerland versus Bosnia literally being a snooze fest for 85 minutes, only to get 5 goals within the last 10 minutes, but we would literally be here all damn day. So we gonna wrap it up right
like
here,
that?
and I'm gonna lightning round through some of the elimination games.
Definitely wasn't.
The elimination matches started, and we had a lot, and I mean a lot of bangers. Germany's match was great. Portugal and Spain.
Hey, you hear that? You hear that, Leno? You hear that? Germany's match was great.
Steamrolled their opponents. Colombia hitting the coldest goal.
Yo, is that a name or a word? Because I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know either. Regardless what it is, I don't know. I
think I've ever seen in my life. USA easily clearing their match, and one of their players hitting the LeBron silencer. These elimination games were looking to be insane, but the biggest story from it all was the African countries.
Bro, I feel like no sport can escape LeBron, bro. You got people in soccer playing soccer. That's right, I said it. Oh, Yo, you got people in soccer doing LeBron shit.
The
Dude,
80th
you can't escape.
minute. The amount of African countries that came into their matches winning up until the 80th minute just to sell the bag was a complete travesty. Like, if you ask me to name every single African country that lost,
I would collapse.
if these World Cup matches ended at
I didn't crush on him. I just got happy when he showed on screen. Okay, so it's a person. How do you even pronounce that, bro? How do you even pronounce?
At the 80th minute, we would have won damn near everyone. But Congo up 1-0 on England for about 80 minutes straight, only for Harry Kane to shoot like Steph Curry whenever he slightly touched the ball. Senegal somehow selling the game when they held the lead the whole time.
Oh my.
Egypt and Argentina.
You were depressed when Turkey got out?
It happened.
Wasn't? I feel like a lot of people were. What happened with that? Like, I know there were like a bunch of there were like quite a few matches where like everybody was just going for one country for like, I feel like almost political reasons. I don't even know. I might be completely wrong on that, but like, oh, okay.
Every single time. You couldn't even be surprised after a certain point. We still got some great matches from it. Cape Verde against Argentina is one of the greatest matches I think you'll ever see. Even if you don't think the skill was up to par, just the heart and passion on the floor was immaculate. If we move on to some more matches, Spain went up against Portugal, and sadly, Portugal bowed
So
out.
were all the
I know my
Asians.
dog iShow Speed was sick. France versus Paraguay was insane. These niggas didn't even come on the court to play the game for real. They were just there to be some motherfucking now. Brazil's match had a great send-off to Neymar, but besides that, Haaland just gave him belt. But Haaland went out the exact next match.
Oh, GG's.
USA literally cheated to get their player back.
I didn't. Hold on. What does that say? Get the fuck out of the way, YouTube. Jesus. I didn't know what the hell a red card was. When I found out, I said, "You gotta be kidding." Suspended 1 match ban. What? Bro, America always cheating.
Back from a red card.
I didn't even know about this.
Smacked 4-1. What was even the point of that?
Oh, rest in peace, Japan.
And all the other matches came and went, and we ended up with the Final Four, the semi-final, France versus Spain. When I was watching this match, I was like,
Yo, Mexico ain't here, bro. I don't want it.
Finna be a breeze. I don't care what Spain got. Yamal, the Maul, he tall. I got France in 5. The dictator, big 3, they cooking y'all niggas. And I was on the edge of my seat the whole game, just glazing France. They were showing Roger on the screen, man. I was not moved at all. And then Spain decided to score.
Oh, and you're done for. Oh, and you're cooked.
Although those 2
You're done.
shots had me burning in front of my TV like these.
It was so sad. France is great, but they definitely didn't care.
I was still not moved. I don't care about no 2-0 deficit, man. I have faith in Mbappe. We trust. I've seen this man, the dictator, equalize a 2-0 deficit in 95 seconds. And now you telling that same player to do that shit in 30 minutes, my nigga? Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, we smoking y'all niggas.
They just didn't care to win, huh?
It's Mbappe. What do you got for me?
For example, nothing. For the moment, nothing.
My dog dropped 0 points, nigga. 0! I was actually sick. Spain's defense was so elite, it turned this monster big 3 into 3 Tony Snells. How is this even possible? And the thing that hurt me the most is how Lamine just owns Mbappe at this point.
Nobody cares about 3rd and 4th place. Oh, okay. Oh, so they were locked in at 3rd and 4th? Like they couldn't go any higher? France fans dick riding low-key. Were they locked in at 3rd and 4th? I gotta drink some water. Hold on. Give me a moment here.
He is now 9-0 against Mbappe. Embarrassing. Niggas be 37 and they op 17. How is Lamine Yamal your reverse flash when he's younger than LeBron James's career? Like, he is the sole reason why Mbappe has not got a single new achievement in his trophy case, bruh. I know Mbappe in that locker room like these.
Hey, I don't understand. How is Michael Porter Jr. hooping like that? He ain't never hooped like that against nobody but me. How?
Like, it honestly gets to a point, dude. I'm crying. But France went outside, allowing Spain to go to the final, and I was like, damn.
Hey, yo, look, my automatic light went off again. That's really awesome. I don't know why it keeps fucking doing that. Why? Why? Someone, please. Because I didn't set it to do that. I did not set it to freaking do that. But that's okay. We have a lamp here. We have a backup light. That's okay.
Worry, we still got Jude Bellingham.
Oh, look. More copyright music.
Yeah, them niggas got washed, man. England versus Argentina.
They were talking about second and third ops. What? Oh, and then France lost it. Oh, jeez.
Not even because I cared about either team for real. It's just that these niggas on the court were just stupid. Now,
Oh, look at that little guy.
Teams, I'll be honest. England knocked out my country because Harry Kane wanted to be Steph Curry and shoot every time he touched the ball. And I don't gotta tell y'all why we hate watch Argentina. There was a really good goal executed by Anthony Gordon, starting the match off with a bang, and the coach. His hairline split like the Red Sea in shoe. I guess his brain cells are too, cause dog. What were you cooking, bruh? This man.
France ass because they... Bro, what? Dude, I feel like Automod hates you, bro. France ass because they kicked out Sweden too. Yo, Automod actually got beef with you, Lena. Holy.
One goal and decided to play defense against Argentina.
And no one have an opinion anymore? I guess not. Yeah, that's really the world we live in, man. It's really rough. I like France. I just didn't want them to win because they won years ago. Oh, okay.
I just told y'all, last match, there was multiple players on the court that could do shit like this. I got this.
Damn.
You dead saw that shit and said, man, I got it. Nigga, no you don't. You had Messi just hitting crosses all game. I'm talking
finger licking good special.
And not to mention Jude Bellingham literally rage baiting the nigga too. I don't know what was said between the two, but if he's giving you this face, my nigga, you deserved it. And that brings us right into the final. But before we get to that,
bro, wouldn't it literally be the worst thing in the world to rage bait the best player on a team? Because, like, I don't know, it might just be me, but if I'm mad, bro, like, I'm locking the fuck in. Like, I'm about to, like, clown on your ass. If assuming I'm good at whatever the fuck I'm doing. Like, for example, when I'm at work, I got coworkers that love to clown on me because I'm lazy and I don't know how to work. I'm like, buddy, I'm basically your fucking supervisor now. Like, it's literally my job to run the job and, like, tell you guys what to do, right? Obviously, I'm not going to be doing as much work physically as you guys because I have to organize you guys, material, prints, read the shit, organize everything. And I will do a little bit of work here and there where I can. But it's like, oh, man, you ain't like you used to be, man. You slowed down. You're getting slow, brother. And I'm like, dude, shut up. You don't even know, bro. And so sometimes if they rage bait me enough and I actually get fucking pissed off, I will lock the fuck in and just clown on them. I'll just fucking clown on them. Like, holy shit. Messi locked in, but he got bullied so much that the last match he was not doing well. Oh, that's rough. That's kind of fucking shit. But it's for the better because if they won, he would have gotten more hate. GG's. Messi would have retired after 2022 max, bro. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro, like, I feel like rage baiting your fucking the best guy on your opposing team is literally the worst idea ever. Because for me, that shit is like the best fuel ever. Still did good, but yeah, he's getting old. He needs rest. Yeah,
We
bro.
gotta talk about the third place match. France versus England for the third place match. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. Just because it was a third place match, I was pretty sure it was gonna be a snooze fest. A light-skinned warrior against a defeated dictator. This sound like a Dragon Ball Z fight, nigga. Nobody trying to see this. England real life went 4-0
Oh
in the
my
first
God.
half too. I had the RDC video preloaded just for France.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash.
But during halftime, I don't know what the hell happened, but they just turned it up. Coach must have started speaking to him like these.
Okay, so when we're going to go play, we just have to work harder.
W green
We have
screen?
to shoot better. We
Yo, W green screen?
play
What the
better.
fuck
He's
is this
taking
shit?
the ball that way, but it's tricking you. Just go that way and trick him.
What?
The fuck? Try.
But France came back and had the whole second half of the game looking like this.
Dude, what are these?
telling you the
What are
back
these
half-
fucking brain rot edits? I've seen these too. Like,
This game was looking like an NBA All-Star game. It was just goal after goal after goal.
damn, what the
Saka
camera do
got
to
a
you,
hat
bro?
trick. Shout out my gooner. Still don't know how he was benched against Argentina. Mbappe gets his 2 goals, surpassing Messi and securing the golden boot. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. This plays means something to me, man. And with Jude Bellingham getting the final goal, that ends
Dude,
this
I
electrifying.
love Zephyr, bro. He always has the best fucking memes, dude. I find myself laughing at the memes more than whatever the fuck he's actually like talking about, low key, because he just uses them so well. I don't know. I'm just glazing. I'm just glazing.
Match 6-4. England get in 3rd place and France sadly get in 4th. And that leads us to the final. Lamine Yamal versus Messi. Spain against Argentina. The greatest player of all time
What were y'all going for? I don't even know who won. I forgot. He'll tell me
versus
in a
a
minute.
coughing baby. But nah, this was really a script in the making. They were cooking this matchup
Oh
for
my God, bro.
19 years. Script was so
Spain
immaculate,
won.
it genuinely got me creeped out. This match, real life, landed after his 19th birthday, on the 19th day of July, while Lamine wears number 19.
This is suspicious. That's suspicious like shit.
This all takes place
Suspicious. Oh, new word.
19 years after this photo. Now, I cannot begin to describe how small of a chance it was to 1, even win the raffle, 2, have Messi be the one to wash the baby, and 3, have your baby end up being one of the greatest prospects we've ever seen. I turned that match on and decided to see what FIFA was cooking after these 19 years.
A few moments later.
Nah, these script writers frying me. They got 99.
News fast, huh? Yo. So I feel like I really wasn't missing
Overall
much.
movement with 0 finishing. Spent 19 years cooking that script only to have this here nigga damn ass final. What was this? That 2022 World Cup really spoiled us, bruh. Most of these finals be snooze fest. And even that game was a snooze fest until Mbappe decided to break the script. But Spain was giving straight belt to ass, man. Telling you it was crazy. Spain was straight locking these niggas up the entire match. Lamine Dead took that bath personally. He said, nah, let me
This fucking picture, dude. So wait, hold on, let me get this straight. Like, I'm pretty sure I understand. So wait, this is those 2 people, right? This is Messi and what the fuck was his name? I already forgot his name. God damn it. What the fuck was his name? Yeah, dude, that's crazy. What are the odds, bro? Oh my God, Spartacus, welcome back, dude. Where have you been, man? Where the hell have you been, brother? Holy shit. Or disappeared.
give that shit right back. This match was closer to 2-0 than it was an actual even matchup because Spain got a whole goal removed.
Around.
Still
Fair
got
enough.
another one, and Argentina had less shots on target than Lamine's younger brother. Now, I can't even lie, watching this
GG's,
game,
bro.
I was the walking LARP. I didn't even want Spain to win, but just to see Argentina lose, I was watching that last goal like these. And Spain won the game with relative ease. Shout out
damn.
to Messi. Even at your age, you showing that you the GOAT. But now it's not your time, old man.
Hey, we LARPing the young nigga now. Yeah.
I regret to inform all LARPers, Lamine ain't do shit in this game. But hey, it is what it is. And that wraps up the
Incredible.
entire World Cup. Y'all let me know your favorite teams, your favorite matches.
I got none, brother. I guess I'll just choose Mexico, cause hey, Miss Mellon, hey, what's up? Anyways, fire video. I didn't know like 90% of the references. What the fuck is on my shorts feed? What the fuck is on my shorts feed? This to fucking... What is this Hulk, bro? Why is his eye like that? Yo, I'm getting distracted. Hold on. Yo, fire video, by the way. What do you mean I'm not subscribed to him, bro? I get recommended all his fucking... I'm subscribing, bro. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I didn't fucking know, dude. Oh, my God. I feel like a fraud, bro. I feel like an actual fraud. Dude, I swear I thought I was sub, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Zeph. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, Zeph. I'm so sorry. Yo, everybody go sub to this guy right now. Holy shit. I'm so sorry, Zeph. I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. Looking like the 3-way domain expansion. Like, actually, bro. That was some fire edits, by the way. Dude, JJK is so good. Oh, my God. Anyways. Yo, anyways, fire video. Shadows at fire. And, what is up next? What is up next? What are we doing? Yo, Miss Mellon, you want to react to that thing you suggested earlier? Yo, you want to... No, just kidding. It's actually time to sign off. Perfect time, really. Perfect timing, actually. Yo. We hit our 2-hour mark. Perfect timing. Holy shit. I feel... Let's do a post-game analysis here. I think, let's see. You know, I want to get better at reacting, right? And it takes a lot of input and vocabulary and funny jokes and shit, and actually knowing ball knowledge, which I don't have. Over time I'll get more, but holy shit, dude, my hair is wide as fuck. I'm just gonna like have it spread. There we go. Hell yeah. Post game analysis here. I think first video, if I were to rate myself out of like 5 in terms of my reaction performance, the first video, I'd give it a 3. I'd give it a 3. Pretty mid, but not horrible. Second video, I gotta go with like a 2.5, bro. Like, just I didn't have enough knowledge for it. You know, I had 0 ball knowledge. I was relying on chat the whole time, so I'll give it like a 2. You know, not the worst, but really not that great either on my part. So, you know, I think that's pretty fair. You know, I don't know what y'all think. Give me your ratings down below. And by down below, I mean literally just in the chat. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to say a 3 out of 5 for the first video and a 2 out of 5 for the second. I think you did great. Well, you're a paid actor, so you're a paid actor. So I mean, really can't really take your word for it, can I? You're paid to say that. Not literally, obviously. For everyone watching, that's a joke. I don't literally pay my girlfriend. That isn't. That would be weird. That'd be weird. But you know, she's my girlfriend. So while I wouldn't, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's just not even. It was out of 5. It wasn't even out of 10. First of all, and second of all, you just did 100,000 out of 10. If that ain't biased, bro, I don't know what the hell is. Quite entertaining, dude. You are a paid actor, bro. You are part of the bit. Like, perfect stream. Dude, you are literally part of the Melon would rewatch. Wow, rewatch. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with my rating. I don't know if anybody else is even in chat right now. Give their own rating of my performance. Was sell my soul for a second video. Let's not be selling souls for anything. Let's not be doing that, actually. Yeah, let's not be selling souls. It's not good. All right. would stay up all night to watch your stream. Okay, that's more reasonable. That's more reasonable. But fortunately for both of us, I will be going to sleep now. So, infinity out of 10. Dude, I just literally was not that good. Like, I just was not that good. Most of my talking points were bruh, bro, bruh. Like, me saying bruh like a million times. That's not good. Quite amazing. But he put my shit up against Joe Bart, bro. I'm looking like a fucking coughing baby, bro. I'm a fucking coughing baby, bro. Like, this is not your favorite streamer. Okay, you're literally biased, though. You're my favorite streamer. Yeah, you're paid actor. Paid actor. What are we talking about here? Nuh-uh. Dude. Literally coughing baby, bro. Against a nuclear bomb. Like, what are we talking about, dude? My reactions are absolute shit. Like, giving myself a 3 and a 2, I think that is totally fair, right? 3's mid, right? Perfectly mid, not good, not bad. Like, literally just perfectly mid for my first video react, because I actually kind of knew some of the shit, and I had some talking points. Second video, I think, is reasonably a 2. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't a 1, right? But I think, you know, definitely wasn't not good, not bad. It was like mildly not great. Mildly not great. I'd give that a 2. Cute streamer moment. Holy, your hair is actually perfect. Okay, now we're just glazing. Now we're just glazing. Curly hair moment. Actually kind of frayed in the back, unfortunately, but yeah. Look at all that hair, bro. Oh, I just pulled some hair out. Okay. You look like a magical human being. All right, so that's gonna be it for this stream. Y'all know the drill. Gorgeous, smart, funny, and amazing in streaming. Okay, stop glazing. Stop glazing. Anyways, y'all know the drill. Everybody who, Jesus Christ, I'm being attacked by hairs. Everybody who watched, everybody who chatted, everybody who watched anything. If you watched the VOD, you got this far. Awesome. Fantastic. Watching videos, if you go to my main channel, clips, anything, you're awesome, epic. If you're on the Discord, awesome and epic. If you aren't, you should definitely join that shit. We're building an empire here with the lads. Lads are other streamers. You can join, watch them. If I'm not streaming, even though, quite frankly, they don't like ever stream. I'm like the only one that fucking streams, apparently. I didn't say that. You didn't hear that from me, and nobody heard that. The lads did not hear that. The lads don't know that I'm preying on their downfall. Just kidding. I need them all to succeed so I can leech off of them. Anyway, so I can't really leech off of people when they don't stream, and I'm the only one streaming. So, they're actually just they literally did like a reverse prank on me, and they're just leeching off of me. So, yo, but like, anyways, that's gonna be it for the stream. And as always, of course, I will, in fact, mug you later.